Hey guys, this is Detroit Psychic, and I just wanted to give y'all a little tarot tip today. So, I love tarot. When I first started out, I only read with the major arcana, which is like the first 22 cards. It's the big cards with the Roman numerals on top. This card has the 1, and it represents beginnings. So, this is probably one of my favorite cards in the tarot just because it's so colorful. So, I'm going to go through and I'm going to describe some of the imagery involved with this card. So one thing you're going to notice is that the magician heavily features themes of red. You see red, you see the roses, you see the robe, you see the table is kind of like a brickish color. So this represents the energy of Mars. It is very masculine and it is very fertile, and it is the energy to create. Now we have the white robe, which represents what does it represent? It represents purity and clarity so that your actions come through clear and conscious. The energy of the magician is the energy of movement, of starting, of beginning. It's the energy of action. It's the energy of walking, talking, eating. It's the energy that you use when you can't sleep at night. You have too much magician inside of your body, and you can exert that with physical exercise, with cleaning, with baking or cooking. Usually with people who become restless, they have too much of this energy. The infinity sign right here represents the universe, but it also represents how energy is in constant motion and it is never changed, nor is it destroyed. It just changes shape. It alters itself. So this represents all the things you can create with the magician, everything flourishing around you. This is one of my favorite symbolisms. It represents as above, so below. As above, so below. As in heaven, so on earth. So next with the magician, we have some of my favorite tools. I believe these tools are frequently overlooked. Here you have the wand. You see that? The wand. There you have the sword. So the wand is fire, the sword is air, the cup is the chalice for water, and the pentacle is for earth. These represents the 4 elements of basic magical practice, theory, and formula. And these figure heavily in every single tarot card that you'll see. These are the 4 suites. So this is the magician utilizing what he has to create the world around him. The world around him, using his vibrant scarlet robe, using the white of his soul, which also represents the moon. And then we have his personal wand right here, which has a double point, which means he's creating above and he's creating below. This wand only has a point going over here, which means the energy is going where he directs it. So here's my favorite card, the magician, with all these beautiful roses. Happy Valentine's Day, and check in more for more tarot tips.